Welcome to the Only Male Cruise Show, the podcast. I am the only male cruise. Be sure to hit the like button, share, subscribe, replay gang, leave a comment. You know I want to hear from you. Copyright disclaimer regarding fair use is in full effect. The views and opinions expressed in this show, you guessed it, they're all mine. Let's go to work. All right. Welcome to the Only Male Cruise Show, the podcast. I am the only male cruise. Y'all, we outside. I'm outside with these grandbabies and going live off of this iPad. But really what I'm trying to do is just talk about, shout out to Shrink and Sharon in the house, talk about what's been going on with this Kelz trial. I don't know how y'all feeling about it. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Yeah, it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. Lisa Van Allen's on the stand, making up stuff as we speak. Shout out to Tiff J40, Pink Ice in the house. Appreciate y'all so much. I really do. So yeah, Lisa Van Allen is on the stand, making it up as she goes along. Let me go ahead. I'm trying to check these different, because like I said, I'm outside. I still got these grandbabies up here, y'all, and they are not letting me, they ain't giving me room. They won't let me live, you heard? Let me see here. Hold on just a minute. So just real quick while I'm trying to pull up this information, because again, I'm on this iPad. What are y'all thoughts about what's going on so far with this trial? Because it's crazy. It's crazy. Hold on just a minute, y'all. I like to have some music when I'm talking. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see here. So it looks like Van Allen was trying to say. Let me know if that music's too loud. Van Allen was trying to say that she got rid of the tape because she wanted. She didn't want the tape to be out there, but she turned around and put it in the hands of anyone that could have did exactly what happened. So do y'all believe that Lisa Van Allen, do y'all even believe this Lisa Van Allen story? Because I don't. I feel like she is straight making it up as she goes along. And I have the transcripts for, what's my guy's name? Freeman. Okay. What? Now, Freeman was striking me as somebody who, you know, they said he had on, I think he said it was like a green suit or something like that with some sunglasses. Came in there trying to look like, you know, like he was all smooth. On the stand, trying to be, you know, smart talk. But the thing is, it seemed to me like it was clear he was lying. So the way Freeman said it worked out between Darrell and them contacting him, that was a problem. Because the first time that Darrell and Palladino, the first time they contacted Freeman and it didn't work out, why would Darrell and them continue to coordinate with him? Because apparently they had a meeting, their first meeting, they got into an argument and they left. Everyone was mad and they left the hotel where they were having the meeting. Darrell and Palladino called back like 48 hours later to continue on trying to get Freeman to get the tapes. Now, what I don't understand is after that first argument, when it was clear that Freeman wasn't going to be about the right, why would they continue to work with him and try to get him to help secure the tapes? And then later on, we find out that let me get to this part. When they finally worked it out and they went to Atlanta to pick up the tapes from Lisa Van Allen, Freeman says he went to the house, knocked on the door. Lisa opened the door, just had it wide open. He said, "I'm here to get the tapes." And she just stood there with her hands up like they right there. Like she pointed at the TV and said they over there. Do you know Freeman, Lisa? Because how do you let just a whole complete stranger just pull up in your crib like that? Walk all up inside your living room and go to your TV and pull tapes. But Freeman says that after they got the tapes from Lisa, the first thing he did was dropped the two guys that was with him, dropped them off, went straight to a Walmart and bought equipment so he could record the tapes. This is where we're getting to why there's so many copies of the tapes now. So what made Darrell and them think, if this is true, what made Darrell and them think that Freeman was the guy to handle something as sensitive in nature as this? That's what I don't understand. So y'all tell me, after that first meeting, if it would have been an argument and we getting loud in a hotel room, I'm not going to call you back. Esther, you said people read the transcripts or go to Infamous Sylvia and Our News by Dottie. They are in the courtroom. Okay, why are you over here promoting this show right now, though, Esther? You're supposed to say, hit the like button, share, subscribe. That's what you're supposed to be saying right now. Yes, stop. Well, thanks for pulling up, Esther. We appreciate you. Let me see what y'all talking about in these comments. Yeah, Lysandra, that's exactly. And then the other thing is if you look at the opening statements from Darrell, okay, they said there's no way that they would associate themselves with this type of behavior, or really, to break it down, what he was trying, I interpreted it as there's no way they would associate themselves with this ligament, okay? They wouldn't do this. So how come you would meet with somebody like Freeman? Because that tells me ligament all day. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm arguing with you about some child, allegedly, CP. So that part just doesn't make any sense to me. But we got Lisa Van Allen on the stand, and any way she can interpret or convey that she was a minor, she's doing it. And it's at least multiple times where Bongine has had to keep saying, you were 18, you were legal age. So if Lisa Van Allen can slide that in without being checked on it, that's what she's trying to do. But I'm checking the comments because I want y'all to talk to me. Let me see. Right. Free our Kelz all day, every day. Shout out to all y'all for pulling up. You said the truth don't need no help and everyone is getting immunity. Absolutely. And I'm wondering, now here's where I'd like to be a fly on the jury's wall, because I'm wondering, how is the jury processing this information, at least at this point? Like, are they swayed more towards the prosecution, or is this stuff coming out looking like, man, this is a big joke and a waste of taxpayer money? Oh, man. So hold on, let me check, see what we got here. Because I just can't believe it. Let me see here. And then the issue, I'm not even, and like I said, I'm outside, so I can't even pull up the mom's transcripts, Susan, as it were. I can't pull her transcripts up right yet, but all that entire line of questioning, do y'all think that she was actually having a relationship with Kelz? You think they were sexing it up in the studio? Because Bongine did ask her, why would you go to the studio by yourself? Oh, just to talk about my shoe store. I needed help with my shoe store. What made her think that Robert Kelly was going to meet with her at the studio to talk about helping her shoe store? He wouldn't have signed a check if she wanted money, because he would have sent her over to the office to get a check from Darrell. He wouldn't have sat down and, covered a business plan with her about how to make her shoe store more successful, because that ain't the business he's in. So why would she, and she damn sure wasn't, a feature on the track. So why was she at the studio alone? And what this made me think is because I think the first witness that was called in this trial was a doctor who Bonji made a joke out of the fact that he got his degree from Phoenix University. She goes, that's an online university, right? Most of his specialty is in incest, which made me think maybe the prosecution thought they was going to swing this thing around where you got Sparkle, who's the natural auntie, the biological auntie. You got the mama, the biological mama. So how much sex and what kind of sex was really going on? Because why would the prosecution call a doctor, a psychologist, whose specialty is in incest? What's that all about? And he was supposed to have been, also skilled to share about grooming. So where did they think that was going to lead? Because ain't no way I would have had a doctor ready for the stand who can discuss in detail anything about incest. Yes, Purple Cow, shout out to you. Yes, incest. So what was really going on? And why was that mother pulling up to Kelz's studio? We know what Kelz was doing in that studio. Because all the other testimony makes it clear. You getting up in there on that couch, you getting on that massage table, you getting on the on the mixer, okay? But if you ain't a singer, you only in that studio for one reason, okay? So I don't know. So let me check these comments, because again, I want to know what you guys think about. What do you think the jury is thinking? You think they're still you think they're more for the prosecution at this point, or do you think with everything that's come out that they're maybe looking at this like, damn, Kelz truly is being railroaded? So now, Tiff, you said, I think he was messing with the mom too, because what the mom said made no sense. Absolutely. It make no damn sense. And we ain't even gonna get into all that. If I was inside, I'd be pulling them transcripts up right now. Let me see. Purple Couch, you say he's not related to these victims, and it appears they're finding out they were not minors either. Yeah, so Kelz is not related to the victims, but the quote-unquote victims are related to each other. Sparkle, because there is a video out there where the man that Sparkle was married to, that Earl Edwards guy, was stating that, and I'm going to have to check it, was stating that Kelz and Sparkle was doing some things. So Sparkle, the mama, and Minor One are all related. And if all of y'all are moving and grooving, bumping and grinding on the same thing, and was there some threesomes going on? Because, there was word out, or there's controversy out that Kelz was kicking it with both, rest in peace, but Aaliyah and her mama at the same time. They said you could see that that happened on the tour bus. So it would be incest on their part. So were you going to say, was this doctor supposed to say, well, Kelz groomed all of them and made all of them get into that? I don't know. I'm just saying, but it was brought up. So that's a question for me. Like, why did the prosecution pull that? Let me see what else you're talking about in here. Yes, Lysandra Giller, girl, we got, and that is for real. One Pap in the house. Shout out to One Pap up into here. So is this why there is some incest mess? Well, technically, if the three of them did a threesome, which who knows, or even if the mom and the daughter, or the mom or the Minor One and the auntie, if that happened, it would make sense that the state would call someone who's got some skill in the incest portion of it. I'm gonna find it and put it on there so y'all be like, Mel, you just making up stuff because you outside. Promise you ain't making it up. All right, Solo's in the house. Hey girl, what's tea? Let me see. Just checking these comments real quick. Right on, Baby Shay. Oh, and speaking of that, y'all, so me and Just Jazz, y'all, listen. We have struggled to get these transcripts, okay? We struggle to get these transcripts. So our collaborative joint venture is off the table. It's just doing too much. Had so many people come trying to send in 50 cents, talking about let me get the whole week's worth. So we just said, you know what, it ain't worth it. I told Just Jazz, I said, girl, let's just tell them it's our fault. It's not you, it's us. Okay, it's not y'all, it's us. So anyway, we're not even trying to move forward and do that transcript thing because it's too much drama. So check with Infamous Sylvia. See what she's talking about on the transcript, y'all, if you're looking for them, okay? But like Baby Shay said, if you do want to contribute to the channel, you can, but it's damn sure not mandatory. All right, let's see. Pink Ice, absolutely. Throw the whole case out. And this is what I'm wondering, if the jury is feeling like this at this point. Hold on a minute. I'm hearing some interference in my line. Hold on, I'm just trying to check something here. Because they just doing too much. And let me ask y'all this question. If Kelz gets out, do you think he'll ever make it back on top again musically? And I'm going to tell you this. One of my other questions is, will Kelz ever, if he gets out, when he gets out, Lord, we pray he gets out and be free. I wonder if Kelz will ever again enjoy a healthy sex life after this. 3 years in jail, convicted in New York, that's on appeal, hallelujah. And then you got this joke of a trial in Illinois going on. I mean, I don't know. I wonder, would he ever again in his life enjoy sex? Because me personally, hell, I'd be scared as well. I would just be scared. Hold on. Check these comments. Let me see. Throw the whole case out. Trish said, good to see you too, Trish. Thanks for pulling up. If the jury is real and the judge, they will take their minds and eyes off Robert Sylvester Kelly and so-called underage sex tape. They will see and feel what is going on with these gold diggers. Girl, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Now, let me see here. I'm just jumping on this Twitter feed real quick. They're saying Bonjean said, this doesn't make sense unless it was all about money, Miss Van Allen. Because Van Allen said on the stand that she heard that Kimora Lee Simmons had put the word out that she was interested in buying the tape. And Bonjean arguing that this proves there was never child pornography on the tape, because why would the media want to buy porn? Huh? Why would the media do that? Poor Kelz. Ain't that it? Boy, I hope he gets restored. Shoot. Let me see what's up here. I think he will get out and be back on top. He worked with so many people. He's still holding on to people's music on his hard drive. Ooh, good deal. That's what's up. I hope he gets out too. I really do, because it's just unfortunate, this whole thing. Trish, girl, you done said a word. God, it's the biggest equalizer. Ain't that it? Ain't that it? You said Robert didn't sign any check. Absolutely, Judith. So, so why would the mom, back to the mom again, I mean, it's just hard to fathom that she would go to the studio to talk to Kelz about her business. And I can't figure out what the timeline is because I'm not looking at the documents, but I thought y'all had to quit y'all jobs. I thought you quit that shoe store because, you didn't want all that drama and media attention. So you weren't having problems with the shoe store before the drama and the media attention. It's just the lies. And I just hope the jury is seeing this stuff. Let's see here. It says, on redirect examination, prosecutors reading from Van Allen's 2008 testimony to show that she said the same things about the content of the video then that she said during this trial. An effort to reject claims that the threesome didn't involve Jane. And they're saying very enthusiastic objections from attorneys for Bonjean and Darrell's attorney. Everyone talking over each other. Judge Harry is telling everybody to move on. Yeah, they're getting hype up in here. But this is what I think is going to make or break the case, not the documents. Because even that octopus document that they showed, how come Darrell's name wasn't nowhere on that? Why wasn't his name on there anywhere? And then when you look at that convoluted ass document, if Kelz is, has problems with literacy, which everybody knows, they can't wait to say that kind of stuff about him to make him look bad. But if he has issues with literacy, how is Kelz effectively running that organization? You know damn well he ain't heading up all those departments and reading all of the reports and signing off and giving. Come on. Let me look at these comments. Y'all be sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Replay gang, leave a comment. You don't want to hear from you. Lysandra, absolutely. I'm sick of Sparkle too. And then, have we heard anything about Drea being subpoenaed yet? Because we need to know this. Lisa tried to run. They went to feds. Ooh, and picked that ass up. Yeah, this morning. Now they came out nice and clean, talking about, well, because they said Bonji said, I heard you didn't want to be here today. Oh, I'm just tired of all this, because she was on the stand long. You can't keep the lies together. You can't keep the inconsistencies from being inconsistencies. That's what the problem is. I'm waiting on, Bonji need to keep hammering them, because I'm waiting on somebody to come through and say, all right, damn it, I lied. I knew she was a minor. Was she talking about she didn't find out that minor one was a minor until minor one told Lisa, I'm getting a PT Cruiser for my 16th birthday. And speaking of that, y'all, do y'all believe that Kelz was actually in a sex tape talking about, yeah, that 14-year-old ass. Yeah, that 14-year-old for Fussy. Y'all think Kelz was saying that in a sex tape? Look, y'all, I'm trying to be like Sharon Winbush and have all this outside activity. Shout out to Sharon Winbush. That's not a joke. I'm just making a joke. I'm serious. But do y'all believe that? Do y'all think Kelz, yeah, turn that 14-year-old ass around? There it goes. Mm-hmm. Y'all think he's... I don't see that. I don't see that at all. That's where I believe when the copies of the tapes were made, they threw in some stuff. Because again, if we're talking about the tape in the 2008 trial, where the mole kept changing from place to place, and on one frame there wasn't a mole, and another frame it was a mole, but it was in a different location. How come we couldn't have added some audio? I can make a tape right now and put some audio in it that ain't got shit to do with nothing. So why wouldn't we? I just don't see, yeah, pop that 14-year-old Fussy. I don't see that. Tip J40 said, I think he was a sex addict, but I believe he has overcome his addiction. It could be. It could be a sex addict, especially if he... What, baby?
I got Fussy.
All right, let's get you in there. Come on. But y'all, I guess I'm going to have to cut this short, because the grandbaby says she got to go to the ladies' room. I might try to... No, not at all, sweetheart. Come on with me. So I might try to come back. Later on, y'all. I was trying to be outside and go live off this iPad just to see. Yeah, baby. Yes, we are, sweetheart. So y'all, thanks for pulling up. I'm gonna try to come back live again because I'm really trying to see what y'all talking about based on everything that we've heard this week in the trial. If it really is, what y'all thoughts are on. All right. So until next time, y'all, we will see you when we see you.